So I had this little video that kept coming up. It was about learned helplessness, and so it was based off of a public school teacher who actually gave half of her students tools to be successful and solve a problem, and the other half of the students she gave them tools for them to fail. But she didn't tell them though. And then she asked them questions afterwards about how they felt related to not being able to solve the problems. And so I've had a lot of things pop up related to learned helplessness. And it's like, well, gosh, maybe we don't know that we're helpless until someone else tells us that we are helpless. And so, there's a lot of things. We're given tools to do things. We're told that we can go to college and be successful. Success to me is it's in the mind of the beholder related to what is successful. It's like just being a human being to me is successful. There doesn't have to be anything else added to it to be successful. But related to the learned helplessness, then I've kind of said, well, or in my brain just recently, well, how does marriage create learned helplessness for women? Which it does. So, this is something that the country is going to have to deal with in the future for the following generations, that women are figuring out related to marriage being learned helplessness, for women not being able to take care of ourselves. When there's not enough money to be evenly distributed around for women to be able to take care of ourselves. And so marriage does contribute to learned helplessness. Now, when I say this around men, it makes some very angry for some reason. I'm not sure why. So they're calling women all kinds of names, is what I'm hearing coming out of some of the male areas. I don't know if it's because they realize that it's going to be harder for them to get with women, because when women have money, that actually empowers women to not have to rely on a man. And so it teaches women to do things that stereotypically women were not taught in the past. So it creates for more of an independent female population where they don't have to rely on men, and then become part of the learned helplessness that marriage has created for women. So when women can take care of ourselves, then we don't need males to be around as much.